Today we're ranking NBA teams by their fan base. And I don't mean the normal Joe Schmoes like me and you or NBA Twitter or whatever. I mean by the celebrities that follow / support each team. So for example, if I type in 76er fans, Kevin Hart is the first one to pop up. He's wearing some ridiculous jewelry right there. Like, boy got them bands. We know that he's Kevin Hart. I mean, we know he got money, but like that, man. Lil Dicky, I guess. Meek Mill, Will Smith. Come on, man. M. Night Shyamalan, Triple H. Oh yeah, that was because he rang the bell. I don't even know if Triple H really classifies, but he's on the list. Michael B. Jordan. Based on that list, the 76ers have an S-tier celebrity fan base. Honestly, this video is not for small market teams. Because small market teams are not going to have no crazy people following them because they're a small market. 76 is one of the bigger markets. Philly also produces a bunch of people, so it makes sense. S-tier though. You got Kevin Hart, Will Smith, Meek Mill. Come on, man. I mean, it's hard to beat that. Now let's see Washington Wizards. I know Washington Wizards gonna have like Wale. And that's all I can think of on top of my head. Who is the biggest Washington Wizards fan? Well, Wale is the first one that came up. We knew that though. Hey, I'm gonna expose myself a ton because there's gonna be a lot of people that I don't know. This guy's a CNN anchor. That doesn't mean anything to me. Some guy that ran for office, that means nothing. Dave Batista is that's a pretty high level fan right there. But I think overall the Wizards are probably gonna have to be like B tier. I gotta see what other teams rocking with, but I think that's like a B tier. Maybe even C tier. It was Wale and Dave Batista in my mind. So you know what? I'm putting it in C tier. Oh, this is an entire article. All 32 NBA teams. Something's off about that. But the Migos, rest in peace to Takeoff for sure. The Migos are definitely Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta has a bunch of hip hop. 2 Chainz, Gucci, Chris Tucker. I'm arguing for that to be S tier. As a hip hop head, I know Atlanta is a big spot. I'm putting that in S tier too, man. Welcome Home from Hugh Jackman? What is going on? Why is Hugh Jackman a Cavs fan? Machine Gun Kelly might be a negative asset in a video like this. Drew Carey. Man, Cleveland got some hitters. Usher. Oh. Usher, that's a little sus. I've seen you other places too, my boy. We ain't even mentioned Kid Cudi. I know y'all yelling at the screen about other celebrities. Kid Cudi's definitely one. I'm gonna put it in the B tier and we move on to Detroit. They did a collaboration with Big Sean a little while ago, so that's a dub. Eminem, obviously. Nelson Mandela was a Pistons fan? Oh, maybe not. It seemed like Isaiah Thomas and John Sally gifted him the stuff, so he was just wearing it. So that's different than being a fan. Oh yeah, Martin Lawrence, you know Martin gonna be there. They had a whole show based out there in Detroit, and of course he's a native. Detroit, Danny Brown! Jalen Rose, obviously, I mean. But like Danny Brown being there is pretty dope. 42 Doug. It's basically what we doing is ranking cities based on the amount of celebrities they produced. Because every single one of these people are basically from Detroit or very close to it. J.K. Simmons is, I would argue that is our first A tier of the video. Now we move on to the Indiana Pacers. Famous Pacers fans, this is on the subreddit. I know David Letterman is a Pacers fan. That's pretty cool. Jesse Eisenberg. I've seen Jesse Eisenberg attend, like I talked to Jesse Eisenberg at a Knicks game. I guess that don't mean he was supporting the Knicks, but he was there sitting courtside. Mike Epps. Vivica Fox, okay. Babyface, okay. Fault in Our Stars, Arthur John Green is a big Pacers fan. I think I follow him on TikTok, okay. That's either a B or C tier. Jesse Eisenberg, and yeah, I'll put it B tier, I guess. Ryan Braun, these are people that just play in Milwaukee or play in Wisconsin, I guess. Aaron Rodgers and then Ryan Braun. I mean, I don't think he plays anymore, but I knew once upon a time he was a Brewer. Chance, do we count Chance as a Milwaukee Bucks fan? I think he was bandwagoning the Bucks as they was good, but I think if the Bulls were good now, he will be back at the United Center. So I'm not even counting that. Christian Yelich, I mean, Gucci don't count. These are just all former athletes. Milwaukee don't really have it. John Carpenter, like from The Thing? One of my favorite movies of all time. I legit think I have to put it in the D tier, y'all. But if I'm discounting all the athletes and just talking about strictly celebrities, they ain't really on nothing. So I'm sorry, you gotta be D tier. Toronto Raptors have Drake, Shawn Mendes, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We discounting all athletes. Of course, he plays for the Blue Jays. Mike Myers, Samuel Jackson. I'm not even a big Drake fan, but I understand the impact that he has and how big he is. That's an S tier. It is. They have an entire country. They gonna have a bunch of celebrity fans. Shawn Mendes too. I don't know one Shawn Mendes song. I think Stitches is the name of it. Patrick Mahomes. Again, what'd I say? Jamie Foxx. Okay, Jamie. Hey, Jamie is one of the most talented people walking this earth, man. For sure. Post. Okay. 2 Chainz don't count. I think 2 Chainz' son is just a big NBA fan, so he went to go see Luka. I think that's what that is. I think that's also a C tier, though. Jamie Foxx, as much as I love him, he can't carry that entire celebrity fan base. Von Miller and Peyton Manning don't count. Sorry. The CEO of Wells Fargo, the South Park guys. Yeah, this ain't great for Denver. Gotta put them in the D tier. They ain't got a lot. I think Justin Timberlake is a Grizzly fan, so that might automatically bump them higher than D tier just off that. Yep, number 1, Justin Timberlake. Usher don't count just because he looks like Ja Morant's dad. Stop. I put his C tier. Lil B is a huge fan? What the heck? Alex Rodriguez. Okay, he bought the team. Prince. Okay. I gotta get out of here. C tier. Okay, so where's Samuel Jackson affiliated with? When the Spurs won the last title, a pumped up Jackson tweeted, "I love waking up to good news, Spurs champs." He didn't watch the game. He woke up to see the NBA champion. He don't count, man. Selena Gomez is a big one. That's a big get. That is a big get. Tommy Lee Jones, I've seen him in a few movies, but I don't really recognize him too much. Danny Trejo, that's a good one. Okay, Eva Longoria was married to Tony Parker for a little bit. Brad Pitt, a San Antonio resident, the WWE legend Michaels has attended games since the 70s. That's a diehard. He been there since the 70s? That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. The Spurs surprised me, man. The Spurs surprised me. B tier. I guess the more rings you get, the bigger your fan base is gonna be, right? That's gotta be what we learned in today. Hey, I googled the Jazz and nothing came up, so I'm gonna assume that means nobody. That means nobody. Billy Crystal. This is the Clippers, by the way. Anthony Anderson. He is crazy as heck for that mask back in the day. Okay, Adam Devine, James L. Brooks, Vince Staples. Okay, I've picked him more for like a Laker fan, but I guess I was wrong on that. Rapper Jack Harlow's been a Clippers fan since the 2000s, as evident by his classic Chris Kaman throwback jersey in the picture above. I just think he's a memer. Maybe he does support the Clippers. I don't know, but I just think he's a memer because this looks like a current jersey that he had customized to say Kaman. You know what I'm saying? This looks like their LA Times jerseys. The Pelicans low-key kind of nice. They got Wayne, they got Anthony Mackie. That don't count. They got Juvenile. I'm not familiar with Wendell Pierce, but there he is. This is a pretty good list. Manny Fresh, Will Ferrell. All right, this video has gone away from it being who supports and ranking and stuff, but I'm just curious. Gab Union. Okay, she's married to the greatest player in their franchise history. John Legend, Serena Williams, Rick Ross, Kevin Hart don't count twice. Flo Rida is in his name. Do you know how old I was when I figured out that Flo Rida just spelled Florida? I was disgustingly old when I figured that out. Da books. Barack Obama. Come on, man. Number 44? Of course, diehard Bulls fan. Yay, I guess. I don't know if Beyonce counts. I just think she liked this. I mean, the Bulls just have a legendary get up. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of S tier, we ain't even got to go through these, but we will anyway. This is the Knicks. Spike Lee, Chris Rock, Howard Stern, Alicia Keys, Jerry Seinfeld, Olivia Wilde. This is S tier. S tier. Woody Allen, Katie Holmes, I guess, Jon Stewart. I mean, it don't matter what game you're going to in the Garden. You're going to have a bunch of celebrities sitting courtside. New York is the place. New York is the Mecca. Madison Square Garden is everything. So that's pretty easily an S tier. Jessica Alba, big Warriors fan. The We Believe Warriors fan. Jessica Alba's a real one. She said, forget joining the bandwagon. I was there from the beginning. You love that. You love that. MC Hammer, Woody Harrelson, Sway Lee. Okay. Guy Fieri. I've seen him at a bunch of games. E40 should be number 1 on the list. Everybody knows E40's courtside almost every game. Our friend Dave. That's kind of funny. Zendaya, the Franco brothers, Bad Bunny. Yeah, they got it too. They got it. But how many of them was there when Jessica Alba was there? Pre-championships. Travis Scott, Megan Thee Stallion, Jim Parsons, Simone Biles. This is a really good list. This is a really good list for Houston, man. Who? Mike Jones. That's who. OKC has Bill Hader. That's a pretty good get, OKC, for a small market. Oh, he grew up in Oklahoma, so that makes sense. Olivia Munn also grew up in Oklahoma. I'm not familiar with Hanson. I'm not familiar with this guy, or her, or him, or him, or him, or him, or him. Since celebrity fans of the Lakers, you know Jack Nicholson is. You know this is an S tier. You just know. Do I need to go through these? Ice Cube, Arsenio Hall, Andy Garcia, Denzel Washington, back again, Leo, Snoop, Will Ferrell. That's just their top 10. That's S tier. Tiger Woods, Bubba Watson. You know what? No, this don't count. This don't count. Orlando just like a golfing city, isn't it? So you're going to get the top 2 players of golfers? I don't know. Is Tiger really walking in with Orlando Magic gear on? He ain't got none on right here. He might be courtside. He ain't got a single piece of blue on other than the lanyard. I don't know if that count. The Lil Boy Plies, he got a Mets hat on. I mean, I guess those don't really correlate. Shaq West, but that's just because his homie got drafted there. Dan Cook was popping for a little bit. John Krasinski, definitely love that. Not familiar with her, but she was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Mark Wahlberg. Okay, Boston. Y'all got some heavy hitters for sure. Got some heavy hitters. Brooklyn got Jay-Z. That almost automatically make them an S tier. When you got Jay-Z, you got Beyonce, Bill Clinton. Rihanna's on every team. David Beckham. Olivia Rodrigo. Okay. Ethan Hawke. Okay. They got a little squad. He moved to New York. He chose the Brooklyn Nets to root for. Okay, Trevor Noah, Mary J. Okay. I think this is the overall ranking, and if I didn't show it in the video, that means I had a really, really hard time trying to find celebrities that support the team. Not saying that they don't exist, but I just had a hard time finding them. At the end of the day, this is just me learning a bunch of stuff about celebrities and who they root for. What I am learning is that a lot of celebrities root for who win it. They ain't loyal to the soil. You know what I'm saying? Like we out here. Leave a like, subscribe, or don't.